My Lady, Madam Chief Justice, and the learned judges of this court, again, I am requested by my colleagues to thank you most profusely for your labors into delivering this judgment, listening to all of us, and giving our nation this judgment so that we may move forward. Thank you, and God bless you.
It may please the court. It is not true that I asked the Attorney General Emeritus to talk on our behalf. Next time you should talk to me. Let me similarly, on behalf of the lawyers for the counsel for the first and second petitioner, thank the court, and it has been a journey, worthwhile journey, sitting through these proceedings, and we thank the court for your patience and for the delivery of this judgment within the time stipulated. We thank you.
Madam President, members of the court, I wish to request just a couple of minutes for the chairperson of the Law Society of Kenya to make a few remarks in appreciation of the work that the court and Kenyans have done on this exercise, if you allow. Thank you. I call upon Mr. Eric Theuri to come and make his remarks. It is also his birthday. I would have sung happy birthday for him.
My Lord, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, the President of the Supreme Court, the Deputy Chief Justice, and all the justices of the Supreme Court, I think it would only be fair that I make my remarks after counsel for the respondents, Senior Fred Ngatia, makes his remarks to the court.
Madam Chief Justice, thank you very much. It's so kind for the President to acknowledge that age goes before youth. Mine is to thank the court, to thank my learned friends for the effort we all expended. We thank this court for clarifying certain issues, and we look forward to a less corrosive 2027. Thank you very much.
Madam Chief Justice, Madam Deputy Chief Justice, it's so nice to have two madams at the same time, and members of the court. Since there are only men talking, I decided that I should become a woman and talk. It's become too much of a male affair in here. But on behalf of I think we were the third petitioner, I wish to thank you, and you've clarified the Regulation 87.4, which I was feeling very passionately about, that it was unconstitutional from what I've heard. But thank you very much for the time you spent, and we do apologize if at times we looked like hooligans. I mean, you have said we behaved well, but we didn't behave as well as we should have. But thank you very much for your time and for delivering this judgment.
Madam Chief Justice, Madam Deputy Chief Justice, members of the court, I, on behalf of Attorney General, take this opportunity to thank you most sincerely for a great job done and for the courage to clearly define the limits of the law, which will help us empower IBC on the way forward, and hope that this might be the last of the petitions after elections once we carry out a proper elections based on your guidelines. Thank you.
the Chief Justice and the Justices of the Supreme Court. On a light note, my members would be extremely worried if we take the submissions of Senior Counsel Orengo that this should be the end on account of fees. But my lady, the Chief Justice, on behalf of the Law Society and all the members of the Society, we wish to first of all take this opportunity to thank the court in the manner in which it has conducted these proceedings, extremely efficient, especially in light of the really short and strict timelines that you've had. But the management of the proceedings, the manner in which the court adopted a somewhat inquisitorial nature to the conduct of these proceedings is something that as a society we have noted, and we wish to commend the court. And we do hope that the other courts, as they determine any petitions, election petitions that will go before them, will similarly adopt such inquisitorial attitude, so that we try and really enrich the process that